back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're doing so well. I'm so excited to be sitting down and filming this video. So thank you so much for your time. I know you have so many videos that are being recommended to you every single day. So the fact that you're clicking on this one, I appreciate your time and you know this. So let's talk in the comments below. I'll be getting back to all of you. I think it's so fun to do. So with that being said, let's get into today's video. Okay, let me get comfortable. I'm gonna cross my legs. What way do you sit, by the way? This is a random question, but I think it says a lot about you. I cross my legs. Let me push down the camera a little bit. Okay, we have so much to talk about. We are going to be talking about Ethan is speaking up against TikTok because they are literally censoring him because he's talking barely about Trisha Paytas. Okay, muckers, before we get into this video, first of all, yes, I do have Bonnie Tyler on the screen behind me. Let's ignore that. You know how much I love Bonnie Tyler. And you know what else I love? I love adamandeve.com. And you guys do as well because they keep coming back to the channel because you guys are using this code so much and engaging with this sponsorship, which I can't thank you enough because it does so much for me and the channel and support and just everything. And also in LA, there's like Adam and Eve stores I'm seeing, and it's so weird seeing it in person. So the deal is, as you know, you can go to adamandeve.com and use code ADAM50 for 50% off one item and free shipping in the US and Canada, and also shipping everywhere else. This company does so much for the HIV and just raising awareness, raising money, raising donations, and a lot of their proceeds go to that, and they're just an amazing company and just such a forward-thinking company. 90-day no hassle returns as well on the customer side of it, 24/7 customer service, and their products are amazing, and you guys know that. So it's code ADAM50, 50% off one item and free shipping in the US and Canada. And again, if you order something and it arrives to your house and you live with other people, no one's gonna know what's inside of that because they package it so well. So go treat yourself. It is now Monday. We have a week ahead of us whenever you're watching this. So code ADAM50, 50% off one item, free shipping in the US and Canada. AdamandEve.com. We love you. And it's interesting to me because Trisha constantly talks about other people on TikTok, specifically Ethan, still to this day. So Ethan can't talk about basically any creator on TikTok without them removing the video, nor can talk about or even reference Trisha on TikTok without the video being immediately striked and taken down for like harassment. Which is interesting because based on that, Trisha has openly said that they don't really come across that problem on TikTok. So to me, from an outsider's point of view, allegedly, it very much so seems like Trisha knows someone at TikTok and they're against Ethan. It's the only thing that makes sense because what we're going to be talking about is Ethan literally responded to barely a TikTok that was going viral about Trisha talking about Ethan, and it was basically Trisha making fun of him again for having Tourette's and saying that Ethan was constantly saying that Trisha was making fun of him for having Tourette's, and can you believe that Ethan would say that, and oh my god, this is so absurd, and Trisha saying, yeah, it was only a problem whenever Frenemies ended, and he used this as a reason to just come for me, and all this, right, that Trisha is now saying on all these different podcasts. We've kind of touched upon this a little bit, right? But Trisha, immediately after Frenemies ended, started going around all of these different podcasts and news outlets and just talking about Ethan. And now that can be a case as well that, you know, they were asking a lot of questions about Ethan, but there were a lot of podcasts where Trisha would immediately talk about Ethan. And this one specifically where she's sitting down with this man and they're talking about Ethan. They're talking about Frenemies falling apart, and Trisha basically says how Ethan is using the demise of Trisha in the H3 fandom as a reason to get her more hate. Which again is something that we hear from Trisha more commonly than not. Trisha said this with David, Trisha said this with Shane, and it seems like a reoccurring thing, right? So Trisha's going on here and saying that Ethan would constantly make fun of her. Ethan would make fat jokes, Ethan would just come for her, make fun of her, belittle her, but whenever Trisha would do it to Ethan, it was a problem. Even though we have all of these clips of Trisha making fun of Ethan for a variety of things, right? Including, and mainly, Tourette's. Trisha said that she finally feels that she can make fun of Tourette's because she is a token friend. She thinks it's funny. Ethan has something wrong with him because of this. He has something messed up. He's not fully there in the head because he has Tourette's. All of these clips started resurfacing, and we actually made a video on it going through this TikTok that Trisha said, which is the one Ethan is responding to, and then all of the clips of Trisha making fun of him for having Tourette's on the show, which again just shows her hypocrisy. And I've talked about this online before, and it's interesting to me that Trisha would so openly go against things that Trisha knows that Trisha has said online, if you know what I mean. I don't think that we've ever for 1 second doubted that Trisha has a problem with being seen as hypocritical, to say the least. But in terms of this, it's like, how can you so forwardly defend yourself and so forwardly go against Ethan, knowing that all of the stuff that you're accusing him of doing is what you've actually done? Like, are we, I don't know if Trisha is so media clever that she's doing this to get talked about, or she's so dumb. I genuinely don't know which one it is. So Ethan responded to the TikTok. On TikTok you can duet, which basically means you can have the video on this side and you on this side, and you're talking or you're expressing and you're or you're and Ethan was doing that. His video was not saying anything. It was literally him on the screen while Trisha is making fun of him and for having Tourette's and making an issue of things after. So he's literally just on the screen reacting to it. So his public profile is posing alongside this video of Trisha making fun of him that's going viral on the literal circus that Trisha was going around talking shit at that time, right? So Ethan's video immediately got removed from TikTok. Ethan's re-upload, reacting to, with facial expressions only basically, got removed for basically hate speech, while the original TikTok continues to get like hundreds of thousands of views daily and hundreds of thousands of likes. And all the comments on the original TikTok are defending Ethan and going against Trisha. But when Ethan, the person that they're talking about, responds to the video, his one gets removed, which therefore, like we're gonna see in this clip, has basically led everyone at H3, and I'm sorry, but me too, believe that there's someone up at TikTok who is actively trying to silence or remove Ethan's videos. Now, we've had this conversation about censorship and deplatforming before with an array of content creators. But in this specific instance, Ethan's video is literally just watching publicly a video that's talking shit about him, and his one gets removed. It's like, that's a really weird censorship. That's like, you can have people talk shit about you, but you can never even watch it publicly. You cannot even share it on your profile publicly. It makes no sense. So let's just get right into it and let's hear what he has to say. It genuinely is so bizarre. I can't explain it. I want to know where you're at, or why you think his one specifically is the only one getting removed. And why has Trisha been able to upload TikTok after TikTok? And I'm not saying she shouldn't be able to, or anyone should be able to. I think you should say what you want. But why are Trisha's always up, but Ethan can't even, like, facially respond to him getting shit-talked? Especially for something like him having Tourette's. And Trisha putting out a fake narrative against this, and it isn't even me being like, oh, allegedly fake narrative. No, it's out there that Trisha has made fun of this and is now saying that she hasn't. Are we understanding that this is making no fucking sense? Alright, let's get into it.
There was a video posted yesterday that's gone like kind of viral on TikTok.
He said I made fun of him for
the video.
600,000 likes. It's about my Tourette's. And I didn't even know she did this. She went. But the reason that I'm really annoyed, I don't know if people who follow me on TikTok, I basically just stopped making TikToks at this point, because every fucking video I upload gets removed by them every time. First,
why do we think that is?
Some stupid reason. Like 3 out of 4 of my last videos, I just made a video of me silently reacting to that TikTok.
This is genuinely what I don't understand, because a lot of people are able to say whenever social media does this, alright, well, you're implying something when you say something. Ethan was literally silently reacting to a video about him, and it got removed, but the original video is up, and Trisha's TikToks about Ethan are up.
And it got removed for hate speech against myself.
I love it.
But the original's still up, so like, I don't know if somebody over there, some James Charles fan hate, like 3 of my last videos were removed.
Yeah, they have it up
immediately too, like immediately, not like, oh, they were up for a minute.
Your algorithm is actually getting crushed. There's a lot of people that complain about that, but I think this.
Gabby Hanna, we're talking about you, Miss Shadowban Queen.
real evidence.
Well, how do you explain that the original video's up and then mine face down for hate speech against
It doesn't
my
make
fucking
sense.
self?
I agree. I really do think that
It's like a self-report.
it's like your account has been blacklisted.
So I'm just,
When they were
I'm
clearly
just so over it. I love TikTok, but like I just can't make anything. It's really frustrating. I can't even make videos about myself. Anyway, so let's watch this video. I made, by the way, the top comment is me. Thank you. Did I finally make it to Tourette?
So Ethan's comment goes viral in the comment section of the original video, so that shows where the audience is on side, but he can't even respond to the video silently, keep in mind. He literally said nothing. Like, not even like, oh, he's like, he didn't say that much. He said nothing. He silently watched the video and like shook his head and stuff like that. It genuinely makes no sense. At all. What Trishy Fishy works at fucking TikTok?
Thank you. Because Trisha, yeah, you guys get the joke, right? Yeah, thank you. All right, here's the video. Now, I didn't even realize she was talking about me on this podcast because, you know, after
She was talking on every podcast about Ethan.
breakup, she did like the Ethan is a piece of shit world tour.
Yep.
And, well, shout out to this person for, I guess, having my back. I don't know if that was their intention, but they did a really good job of showing. So here it is.
He said I made fun of him for his Tourette's when they were clearly jokes.
They were clearly jokes to Trisha. But now Trisha says that Ethan made fun of her, but wasn't that just jokes to Ethan, too? The same applies, Trisha like fish.
Everything was a problem once the show ended. She made fun of my Tourette's when we
had Tourette's?
Yeah.
Also, Trisha saying that everything was only a problem when the show ended is so wild, because the clips that we watched that have resurfaced about Trisha making fun of him in the moment on Frenemies, Ethan's like, you can't say that, I don't like that, and Trisha's like, oh, shut up. Like...
He has like Tourette's, but I didn't make fun of him. Like, it's the same way he called me
Does he
fat.
really have, or is he just saying that to just be cool?
No, I
Like, he thinks he's-
By the way, I love that take. Yes, I'm saying I have Tourette's to be cool and woke.
What a bad take.
he's trying to be like woke or
I
something.
think he really has Tourette's.
Okay.
You're just as...
I think he really has Tourette's? What does Trisha fucking mean by that? You know, I think he really has it. I think so. You think? You filmed like 40 episodes of a podcast with him. You think he has Tourette's? Fuck me, if he's faking it, he's doing a great job, Trish. What is that take? That is so bizarre. It really goes to show that whoever Trisha is talking to, she will like change up.
messed up as me. I mean, you got Tourette, so you got something
It's like
wrong with
OCD.
your brain
It's like
too.
OCD.
So your brain is not wired all the way, right?
So Trisha acknowledged the Tourette's many times, but she thinks he has it.
Yes.
It's like blind leading the blind. Like you're not. You
Yes,
see
it's the
clear.
blind leading the blind. Damn. Yeah, I have Tourette's, therefore I'm basically incapable of.
Yeah.
Well, I'm basically.
What a horrible message to put out there from like Trish, especially someone who has such a mental health pro audience, right? I feel like it's clear to say that the people that still watch Trisha Paytas like to talk about mental health. So where are they when this happens? Literally so bizarre.
Basically a vegetable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
One of the most triggering things I would say that Trisha did consistently throughout the show was tell me that I don't have Tourette's. Or try to tell
And
me
she's still doing it after the fucking podcast.
what Tourette's is.
Could you imagine? Peace and love. Could you imagine if someone told Trisha that Trisha doesn't have any of the diagnoses that she has like publicly stated she has? It would be war. There would be no peace and love. It would be hatred and fucking war. Why does it work one way but not the other? Like, are we understanding that? The hypocrisy, the irony, especially the double-sided. Trishy, fishy, fishy, what's going on? Dear Lord, I can only imagine if someone sat down and told Trisha Paytas, you do not have this, you do not have that. A feature-length film on YouTube will be dedicated towards them. Trisha will get a YouTube Originals deal just to make a shit ton of videos on them. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. Part 4, Part 5. Keep going. Move over, Escape the Night. Joey Graceffa. Trisha's new show's here. She has to talk about this. Like, fuck me. Right.
And it's like, dude, stop. And, you know, the problem with that, especially, is like people already misunderstand Tourette's.
Yeah.
Like, it's a harmful stereotype. The people that scream obscenities are like...
And Trisha so actively on her social medias talks about the stigma around different disorders, mental health stigmas, and it's like she's literally one of the main contributors to anything that she doesn't identify that she has or has been diagnosed with, allegedly, she's against. Or doesn't care about. Or isn't real. Or you don't have it. Or you're a liar. Like, fuck me.
5% of people with Tourette's
He gets
with the
that
most
5%.
severe
5%.
condition, but most people
He gets that 5%.
have a
The 5% thing is so unfunny at this rate that it's just so funny. He gets that 5%.
condition like mine.
Sorry.
And it's a very harmful stereotype, you know. Everyone has the worst possible condition of it.
And knowing that we're like cool and friends, like it's fun to have someone like Tourette's, just like Moses is like my Middle Eastern.
Like Moses is my Middle Eastern. Yeah, sure, Trisha. Fabulous marriage in the future, I can tell by you finally have your token partner. Token friends, token partner. Token dog to pretend you care about to get Instagram likes, like... Trisha got that dog from like Jason and David, but has so actively, especially recently on her social media, said how she hates dogs, but then poses with that fucking dog on her Instagram. What's it called? Like mukbang or something? Hold on, what is... Sorry, I hate to... What is her fucking dog called? Trisha Paytas dog called... What is it called again? Get ready with me and my dog. Meet my new puppy, Mukbang Gucci. Meet my new Pomeranian puppy. Like, we have this video from Trisha, but Trisha literally has told us that
Blanket from
she hates dogs.
Vanderpump Pups, and I love to like wrap him in this little blanket like a little tiny baby.
Per accessory.
Here, come on, wrap in it. He likes to be held a lot. Like,
She
the
literally
first
said
night,
within the
he
past 2
squeezed
weeks that she hates
one-hand
dogs.
teeth. And Jason was like,
What happened to
"Babe,
this
it's
dog?"
leaking," so I went to go.
Literally.
I'm sorry, little one. Just trying to see so you guys can see.
This makes me really fucking sad.
Not get cloud snack and water. I don't want you to slip either.
Poor puppy. This is...
So we're gonna have to get him.
Look at that crate size!
But he
Oh
was
my
At some
gosh!
point, probably in a few months. Because he's about 9 weeks. So, a little over 2 months old. I gotta just show you guys.
Show us what? Sorry, we will go back on topic. This is just like...
Are you just the cutest? I could just watch him play all day. Like, I'm gonna get nothing
Even though she literally gave him away.
done ever. You are feisty. Are you feisty?
Oh, don't put it on its back.
Are you feisty?
Don't put it on its back.
Oh, it's okay.
Don't put it on its
It's a
back.
little flip.
I need to stop watching this. I need to stop watching this. Back on topic, back on topic, back on topic before Adam gets mad. Alright.
I never had a problem with Tourette's though, so I do think it's kind of cool because it's like, fun we can make Tourette jokes about the bread.
Pretty epic, by the way. Moses is my Middle Eastern.
How does Ela feel about that? How does Moses' family feel about that statement? I could never imagine bringing someone home to like my parents and being like, this is my token lover. And they're like, what? What is wrong with you, Adam?
Was her Muslim?
And I was her Tourette's.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, AB was the token Muslim. That was like a running thing that Trisha was like so destined about.
Like Pokemon for her to collect.
What a mess. I literally cannot believe that Ethan isn't even allowed to respond to things anymore, and it's not like, oh, like, he isn't allowed to respond to them. No, he'll get, like, strikes on his channel. He'll get his TikToks removed. Like, why is it so one-sided? He wasn't even talking, like, shit-talking Trisha in the video. He was sitting in silence. Like, is he just in the algorithm now to get videos removed? Is TikTok just gonna do this with every single piece of content he uploads? Like, did it just trigger something like that? But like, why is it happening so consistently? Is anyone able to rationalize that? In the comments, please. Alright, we'll do that. I'll be talking with you. What a weird, that dog thing. Ooh, I can't get past it. Thank you for watching my video. I really appreciate your time, and I appreciate you coming back. Let me know your opinion. Thank you so much again for watching. Drink some water. Make sure to rest up. I love you so much. You're my bestie. You're my mucker. I'll see you. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.